High Priestess is here. Four Swords. And then Six of Wands. So somebody could be sick. And they're trying to keep that hidden with this Four of Swords. I don't know why I'm getting this. This is overall Aquarius reading. This could be you. This could be someone that you know. Or this could be someone that's coming towards you. This could be masculine or feminine energy. You have to just take it where it resonates. Every, situation won't resonate with your story. So if it doesn't resonate, just leave it, the information that don't. Or this could mean that someone, they've been in isolation, they've been in solitude, they've laid different situations to rest. And, yeah. This also could be something that, this could be a high priestess. You could be someone that's a high priestess. You keep yourself isolated away from people. So it's like you've got enlightened on different stuff. You know how to keep yourself isolated. You know how to keep your energy recharged. And you're at the Six of Wands having victory and success. Yeah, you're being held in high honor. Two of Wands is here. So it's like this person could be also, with this high priestess, it's something being hidden. This is what I got when I first, the cards popped out. This person could have been in isolation, or they could be in isolation because they want to hide something. Six of Wands is here. This person see you at the Six of Wands, though. They see you having victory. They could be trying to hide the fact that they've laid a situation to rest. They could be sick. This person, they could have just been getting enlightened. They could have been in rehab. And then Two of Wands is here. So yeah, this person could have been like away from people because they're better in their self. And they could have wanted you to wait for them. Two of Wands is like being at a stalemate, waiting for something, not being able to make a proper decision. This person wanted you to wait for them, but this was something that was hidden. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that. And then the moon is on the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups is here. Yeah, this person wants to have like a relationship with you. This person also have been secretly admiring you, Page of Cups. But it's been hidden. You don't even know any of this. Yeah, you don't know any of this. And they respect you, they hold you in high honor, but they've been isolated away from you and you don't even know why. Or something like that. With this high priestess being here and then the moon card. It's like, this is stuff that you don't know. Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's a lot of confusion going on. This person could have been confused. You could have been confused. High Priestess, the moon card, it could have been spell work involved. You didn't know, that person didn't know. Or you knew, but you isolated yourself from that person. They didn't know, so they needed to isolate themselves from certain people. And it's like now they see you at the Six of Wands after, isolating yourself from certain people. But it's like you're someone, High Priestess. You have spiritual gifts. So it's like, different people's secrets. You're someone that's very gifted. After you isolated yourself from a lot of people, you started having victory. Six of Wands is here, being more successful. This person started noticing that and they expected you to wait for them. Two of Wands. But this is something that's a secret. This person has secretly been, thinking this or wanting this or hoping that you, be at a stalemate. This person could have been praying for you to wait for them and you don't even know what's going on. There's a lot of confusion going on. Seven of Cups is here. Yeah. Page of Wands. And then Eight of Cups. So yeah, it's like this person could be confused. They could have got some information with this Page of Wands that was very confusing. And Eight of Cups is here. It's like you don't know what's going on. So you ended up walking away, Eight of Cups, because you're not confused. This person ended up getting confused or something like that. The communication with you and this person ended up getting confused. And it caused you to walk away, Eight of Cups. But it was like, with this Eight of Cups being here, you were someone that's not confused. This person was someone that was at the Seven of Cups confused. They got some type of information that confused them or communication. But you weren't confused. Eight of Cups is here. You hadn't walked away from the situation. Yeah. The Lovers is here. Yeah, Eight of Cups is here. Yeah, Eight of Cups and, yeah, the Lovers and the Ace of Swords. It's like you knew the truth. You knew this person was somebody that you had a deep connection with spiritually. You walked away from this person in the physical realm. This person was behind the scenes getting confused. It was some type of communication that was, you know, confusing to this person. And it was something that was hidden. It was like some type of spell work being played over this person to confuse them. They didn't know, but you knew. And it's like you know, you were in the energy where you just like, you're keeping yourself isolated from everybody. Everybody, you know, it's like, one thing about people, you cannot just expect a person to believe stuff that you say. You cannot expect to just teach a person something and they will listen. You can expect to try to help somebody that they don't necessarily want to be helped. This could have been the case where this person was confused and they needed to learn a lesson by themselves and you could help them with that. Yeah, the Unknown card in the reverse. So this is something that's, you know, known. This person needed to learn a lesson and this was something that didn't have anything to do with you. That's why you walked away, Eight of Cups. You weren't in a confused mindset. You knew the truth. You knew this person was somebody that you had a deep connection with spiritually. Different stuff like that. And it's like that person was confused. They were being confused, Seven of Cups, in this physical realm. As the Seven of Cups is like, you know, being in the matrix, being in this physical realm. Being in illusions and confusions. And they weren't getting the proper communication. All the communication they were getting was confusing. And it was like you were at the Eight of Cups going. You wasn't even communicating with this person. If they were getting some type of communication, it was, you know, something that was hidden to keep this person at a stalemate, not knowing which way to go. And they needed to learn that lesson. That had nothing to do with you. Yeah, Judgment is here. It's like this person, you know, possibly was going through karma. Yeah, they were receiving karma for something. And that didn't have nothing to do with you. That's why Eight of Cups is here. Yeah, Six of Swords and Two of Cups. They were receiving karma so you and them could divinely, you know, basically your ancestors were trying to guide you and this person together. They could have been receiving karma because they needed to distance themselves from somebody that they were, you know, in a partnership with. They could have been in a relationship. This could have been a friendship. This could have been a job or something like that. And they were receiving karma because they needed to distance themselves. It's like their ancestors were trying to divinely guide them away from the situation to calmer waters because that person was receiving karma for whatever they did secretly. If that person like stayed attached to them, they were confused, they weren't listening to their intuition, they got hit with that karma too. And that's why you needed to walk away from that person in this physical realm. Yeah. Because this is something that they needed to learn, you know? Sometimes you got to learn stuff the hard way in order for you to, you know, get woke. In order for you to get it or, you know, listen. Some people don't listen to their intuition. They're so confused. They're so used to coping with this person or trauma bonding with that person. They're getting together, getting high, getting drunk, partying and kicking it. And this is somebody that's keeping them confused. These are people that are keeping them confused. And then it's like, once you don't do any of that, you don't have anything in common with this person or these people. Now you're being looked at in a negative way. These are people that try to keep you confused because they're used to confusing you, but you don't see it that way. They don't want you to see it that way. It's like this person needed to isolate themselves from a lot of people. And as I said, this could have been you going through this. You needed to isolate yourself from a lot of people. Walk away from things that no longer serve purpose in your life. And if it wasn't just, one of the two, it could have been both. This could have happened to you in the past, and it's like this person was right behind you learning lessons after you that they needed to learn. Yeah, Eight of Swords is here. This person ended up getting caught up in something with somebody that they were, the Hangman and then Eight of Swords. So they could have ended up getting caught up and going to jail. They could have ended up getting some type of time. The Hangman talks about imprisonment. Like a sacrifice, you hanging yourself. This person could have ended up going to jail, like getting wrapped up in a situation, and now they're facing time. Yeah, because they didn't distance themselves from somebody. It could have been a group of people. It could have been a person, stuff like that. And it's like, this is the karma that they have to learn, and it shouldn't. A lot of people, you would think like it shouldn't even take that. But some people, they don't learn until they go through stuff like that where they're, wrapped up in the hangman position. And they were called to, have, this is like basically having patience, getting enlightened, releasing. This person needed to literally be wrapped up in a situation, feeling stuck in order to release this, release and distance themselves from certain people or a certain individual. This is crazy, but this is what happened. This person could have literally went to jail, and that's how they had to isolate themselves, or that's how it was set up, because they ended up collaborating with the wrong person. Three of Pentacles is here. Whatever they were building, it was something to have them at the Eight of Swords and in the Hangman position. And they didn't know. They were being divinely guided to sail away. But it's like they didn't listen. And it's like now they're going through judgment. They're going through karma. But they didn't know it was a lot of stuff that was hidden. The reason why they couldn't just isolate themselves. So it's like they were learning lessons all around the board. They could have started, learning lessons about people playing with spell work over them. Learning lessons about how bad they were being manipulated. And they did not know. Yeah, they were heartbroken at the Three of Swords when they found this out. They were stressed out, going through heartache. Tower. This person is sitting back depressed, going through tower moments, dealing with an overflow of bad choices, and they feel Five of Pentacles left out in the cold. Yeah, physically, mentally, and spiritually. This person did not, what I'm getting is this person did not listen to their ancestors. They would not listen to their ancestors. This person possibly had a big ego. And they were so stuck in the Seven of Cups in the physical realm. So they didn't know anything about, spiritual, warfare or anything like that. Psychic attacks. This is the type of stuff this person was going through and they didn't know. This person could have thought they were too good to, isolate themselves or something like that. Until they ended up going through this lesson that brought them at the Three of Swords. And then Tower. Getting wrapped up in the situation because this person did not want to pay attention. It's like this person was not paying attention to whatever their, synchronicities or signs that their ancestors were trying to send them to divinely guide them to sail away to calmer waters before this tower had been hit. Now this person's at the Five of Pentacles, going through financial lacks, physically, mentally, and spiritually out in the cold, loss. They feel left out. This person is in despair. Yeah, it's like this person rejected their ancestors. And they didn't know. It was so much spell work involved. There was so much confusion involved. And it's like if this person, tried to connect, they would depend on other people to connect for them. Instead of cleansing their self, healing their self, and connecting by their self, and listening to their intuition, meditating and things like that. they would just sit back and they were around a lot of people that were intentionally confusing them, and they would play spell work over them. These were false prophets. These were people that, you know, acted like they knew about divination and things like that, but it was tricky, in a tricky, deceptive way, if they did know. They used it against this person. They used their gifts in a negative way to try to keep this person isolated away from you. Yeah, because they knew you and this person had a deep connection. It's like you knew and other people knew, but that person didn't know. They were confused. And it's like they still needed to learn lessons because they weren't trying to listen to their ancestors. They weren't listening to their intuition. They wanted to be in this Five of Pentacles energy, and they didn't know. They didn't know that they would, you know, be looked at as someone that's very low vibrational and different stuff like that. Because they chose to stay around people that's at the Five of Pentacles. Choosing to stay attached to different people that's at the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, and they ended up getting caught up. The Hangman is here, and then Eight of Swords is here. They went to jail, Eight of Swords, and they ended up getting caught up in something. Whatever they got caught up in, it was so they could release the situation with the people they got caught up with, the people that they were around. Release different, you know, individuals and isolate themselves. This person needed to go through this just so they could get woke and get enlightened. And it's sad it went that far and it had to go that, you know, far for this person to see because they were so confused. Yeah, this person was confused. Only thing they weren't confused about was that how they felt about you. They were secretly admiring you, secretly attracted to you, but they wanted to keep it hidden. But it's like everybody else knew, so they were playing tricks on this person's mind. Like if they went to, if they knew somebody, if somebody knew that this person was attracted to you, they wanted to keep them confused. So they ended up, you know, placing some type of illusion over them secretly to keep this person in a mindset like of a child, where they would never be able to express themselves properly. They would just be, you know, in the back of their mind, keeping something hidden. These are people that thought that they could have placed some type of fear spell over this person to fear this person from coming towards you. Yeah, and that person did not know. They didn't know what they were up against. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It was a lot of stuff going on that kept this person distracted. Knight of Pentacles. They were going through a lot of distractions, and they figure if they keep this person distracted, they'll be left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles is here. They'll be out in the cold with them. These are people that, you know, if they can't go with you, they'd rather see you at the Five of Pentacles with them instead of you building your Ten of Pentacles. If they can't control anything, they'll play spell work over you. Make sure you stay right where they are. Five of Pentacles is here. Keep you slowed down. Yeah, Nine of Wands in the reverse. This person need to come up out of this cycle. Because they were in a never-ending cycle dealing with the same thing over and over and over again. And they were getting the same results. And it's like they needed to come up out of that. They were accustomed to, you know, being wounded. Going through the same thing over and over again. This person needed to heal whatever had them wounded. Yeah. Queen of Swords is here. And then Nine of Cups. So it's like, yeah, this person admires your intelligence with this Queen of Swords. They admire who you are as a person. You're someone that's very intelligent. You speak the truth. You cut off things that no longer serve purpose. And you're also someone that's very strong. You went through a lot. You were betrayed at the Ten of Swords by multiple people. And it gave you strength. It gave you courage to grow with the Strength card being here. And then Ten of Swords. These are people that were all just sitting back at the Page of Swords just watching you as everything was rejected. Four of Cups. Whatever they were sending out at you, placing spell work over this person, placing spell work over you, it was all rejected. They're left to deal with their own insecurities. As they see you in this, you know, this Queen of Swords energy, speaking the truth. They seen you in this energy of, whatever they did to betray you, it had you in this Queen of Swords energy. Where you had to stand up and defend yourself. Speak the truth to people and cut off things that no longer serve purpose in your life. And you're sitting at the Nine of Cups, which fulfillment. You are a lot of people's wish fulfillment just because of who you are. Yeah, everything was rejected. 4 of Cups is here. Whatever they were sending at you and they were watching, they were just seeing it being rejected. As they didn't know, as it were, it's rejected, they would just think, oh, it's rejected. They didn't know that it was, sent back to them, like returned to sender. They didn't get that. They didn't know it would backfire. Yeah. They didn't know that they had in place, toxicity around them. They didn't know that that they were they owe debts. The devil was here to collect. And they would sit back and watch you and see it was rejected. They didn't know this devil energy was waiting, sitting right around them. As you can see, this figure is in the background. Whoever this toxic person is that did this, that have all of these obsessions, addictions, bad habits, and different secrets, and they were obsessively playing with spell work to try to control this person's move or your moves, or keeping you and this person distant so y'all wouldn't partner up. The devil is, this devil energy that they try to send out to you and that person, it's stuck to them. They can't go anywhere without that energy being around them. But this is what they chose. People that's attached to them, they're going through this. Yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is someone that did not have confidence in themselves, so they picked up spell work, black magic, witchcraft. Someone that's very low vibrational, someone that's competitive, secretly tried to one-up you, thinking that they can compete with you with spell work. And you're someone don't even, that don't play with spell work. You don't have anything to do with this person. You don't even know this person. This is someone that, needed to play spells over people to get to reassure themselves who they are as a, as a person. Yeah, this person was secretly competing with you. The devil and then Queen of Wands in the reverse. They thought they would keep this person like under some type of sex, lustful magic or something like that. And it all backfired. This is something that they least expect. Whatever they tried to send out to that person, 4 of Cups is here, was rejected. If this person tried to copy you, secretly compete with you and different stuff like that, it's like that person was looking at them and then looking at you, looking at them and then looking at you. And they felt insecure, they felt rejected, and they wanted to reject that person. It's like they're not even attracted to that person. They're unhappy with even, being around that person. Yeah. Whoever this energy is, they made themselves look very toxic. Justice is here. This person was blinded to the fact that justice would be served. Because they were so used to, placing different spells over people and getting them to see them in certain lights that was not their own. They didn't expect for it to backfire. They didn't expect for it to be rejected when they tried to play spell work over you. Yeah, Ace of Cups and then 8 of Pentacles is here. It's like you chose to mind your business. 8 of Pentacles. You chose to love yourself. You took that time out while this person was sitting back placing spell work secretly over you and this person to try to confuse them. Confuse communication, or this person wanted to be, in communication with you. They thought they had to confuse this person is what I'm getting. And it would stay hidden. All you did was sit back and pay attention to yourself, focus on your goals, your business, and loving yourself, Ace of Cups. Taking care of yourself, showing yourself self-care. That's why everything was rejected. Yeah, 2 of Swords is here, and this person was blinded to the truth. They didn't know. They were just blinded, playing with stuff they know nothing about. They walked into something blinded. 2 of Swords. They were too busy trying to cover it up to that person. They didn't want that person to be able to see properly. So they figured they would confuse this person, place all type of spells over their mind, and they would be indecisive, not even be able, to see clearly. This is sad. Page of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. Yeah, this person was wanted people to be, they wanted this person to be blinded to the fact all they did was sit back and pay for readings on you and this person's union. When will this person come in union? When will that person come in union? What is going on with their, twin flame journey? What is going to happen to try to create blockages, to try to, blind that person from the truth? And it's like this person needed to go through this so they could get woke. This person needed to learn something new. Because they had to been blinded from the truth. Yeah, 10 of Wands is here. It's like they're being pressured, they're being burdened to, and weighed down so they could move forward. The Chariot is here. It's like they placed a lot of different stuff in this person's face that they could not see, and a lot of stuff on their back that they could not weigh, just so this person could get on this chariot by themselves and move forward. They didn't know. They were under the impression that they would just sit back and watch you, and they would throw spell work at you and this person, keep you and this person isolated, and they had victory and success. They had you and this person at a stalemate. They were blinded to the fact that you hadn't been walked away. Eight of Cups is here and left these people dealing with karma, judgment. You're in your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is here. You're walking in your purpose. You're walking in your calling. It's like the wheel is only going to turn in your favor. That's why you're able to manifest, and you're the magician of your own life. You have creativity and foresight of your future. These are people that thought they would play with, black magic and different spells to have control of your future. They didn't know they didn't have control of their own. They gave the devil control. Now they owe.